How do we bring in the new world of love? How? How? I hear this over and over and over again because this is my mission to birth this new world, this new paradigm of love. And I hear people asking, like, how? What do we do? Do we go out and protest? Do we write the right signs? Do we scream on social media? How? And stay tuned because this is the question that I'm going to address today. Hello, magnificent humans. My name is Elyse, and I wrote The Realm of Unity. That is a utopian fantasy or a guidebook home to yourself. Oh, thank you all for being here. It just brings me so much joy to share these messages with everyone. And I hear often, how do I bring in the new world? It is simple, but it is not easy. It requires awareness, a moment by moment awareness of ourself. So I don't claim to be perfect at this, but it is my commitment because what I want more than anything in the world is to see a shift, to see the old systems based on lies and deception collapse, and to bring in a new world that is based on love, that is based on transparency, that is based on kindness, that is based on the heart. And I know we can do this. You know how I know? Because this is who we are in our heart. Nobody who connects to their heart, nobody who is awakened to the love in their heart would continue to consciously lie or harm another person, because that only comes from unhealed trauma and unacknowledged wounds. That creates the conditioned mindset. And when we're acting from the conditioned mindset, we are not totally at choice. We are just being controlled by a certain programming that has been installed inside of us. And I know that sounds really weird and kind of technical, but there's truth to it. There's truth to it. That movie, The Matrix, where we're being used and programmed. I mean, there's some truth to that. However, I would say that on some level, we allowed this. We chose this. We came to this world and chose to be deceived. We chose to forget the truth of who we are so that we could have this experience to see how far we could sink into forgetting the truth of who we are. So I don't believe that we are victims. We aren't victims of the program. Nobody is doing this to us, no matter how much that seems true. We have chosen to be here. And one by one, we unchoose, we return. And what's happening now as the chaos gets louder and louder, and you start to look around and you say, oh my God, I don't like this. This is what happened to me as I look around and I say, ew, I don't like this. I felt that way as a child because I thought I was born into a world of love. That's what I thought when I was a kid. And then I saw people hurting each other, and I saw people lying, and I saw deception happening. And I just thought, this is really weird. This is really weird. Like, how did this happen? How did I end up in a world like this? I don't get it. Like, in my heart of hearts, I did not understand how this could be happening. But on some level, I know that I chose this. On some level, I know that this was my path and that I came here for a reason. And I believe that reason to be that I came here to bring in this new world. I came here to see this old world be dismantled. And it's a very exciting time. I mean, we're moving into this year of the fire horse, which is so exciting. And it's like galloping forward with this fire. And it's time for all that that is not aligned with love to collapse. It is time for everything that is not aligned with truth to be dismantled. That is the old world. That is the old paradigm. And that's why everything seems so chaotic and crazy, because as all this light is coming onto the planet right now, all this light just streaming onto the planet, it is calling, it is awakening that truth inside each and every one of us, that truth that we are the light, that we are these sovereign beings, that we actually create the world around us. And I was talking to somebody yesterday and I said, I wrote this book and it's about a world of people living in alignment with their heart. It's called The Realm of Unity, and I was offering it as a gift. And he's like, how do you think that's going? Like, I don't see people going acting from their heart. And I says, yeah, I get that. And I said, but this is a practice that we each choose. So it's not about looking out there and saying, well, they're not doing it. Like, I don't see people acting from their heart, but that's not actually the question that we need to be asking. We need to be asking, am I living from my heart? Am I living in alignment with my integrity? Am I living in alignment with my truth? Am I contributing to the violence of the world? Have I healed my trauma so that I'm not perpetuating it? What am I contributing to this world? How am I harming myself or others? Do I say bad things to myself? Do I consent to living in a situation that is harmful to myself? These are all the deeper questions that we need to be asking ourselves, that we need to be um, unraveling if we want to live in a world that is truly peaceful and truly loving. And I know we can do this. I do. I know we can do this because this is who we are. This is who we are. This is the essence of who we are. We are not these conditioned programs. We are not these conditioned beliefs. We are not all of this entangled web of lies. That is not who we are. Who we are in our heart of hearts is pure love and innocence and kindness, and we all want this, don't we? Don't we? I don't know anybody who doesn't want this. And that doesn't mean there aren't people out there acting in really horrible ways. But people only do that when they are so lost and so broken inside. And we need as many people as possible to awaken to that light inside, to awaken that beautiful love inside their heart, because they become the guiding light for all the others out there who are hurting and who are in pain. And so I invite you to join me in unraveling that trauma and that drama so that we can live more fully in alignment with truth, so that we can truly create that realm of unity that I've written about in my book. And if you want to have an immersive experience into a world of what it might look like to live in a world of love, then I invite you to read my book and share it with as many people as you can, because this is all that I am here for. This is what I'm here for. And I am here for you, and I'm here for the world and anybody who wants this. If you don't want this, fine, go elsewhere. I honor that too. But that's not the kind of world that I choose. So I hope this was helpful, and I send you so much love. Please subscribe, please comment, please like. It really helps to spread the word and spread this message of love around. And I send you so much love. Peace.